Hello my loyal companions and welcome to this video today where I'm going to be bringing you some content from Rogue Company. I'm actually going to be bringing a whole new series to this channel called Rogue Revealed, and this series will give you guides, tips, tricks, tutorials on anything and everything you need to know about Rogue Company, including all the different rogues, the different maps, the different weapons and their details, anything you can think of. But I'm going to start this video with actually breaking down the economy system in the demolition match. I've been doing a bunch of research into this and have found all the different ways to earn money in the demolition game mode and given you ways to maximize how much you and your teammates can earn by doing a few little potential exploits that I've seen. If this is the content you want to see, make sure you drop a like on the video and comment down below to let me know. And if you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe as well so you never miss anything. I also stream on twitch.tv/radthargaming and I'm going to do my first Rogue Company stream this Saturday, so make sure you don't miss out. Without further ado, let's jump into Rogue Revealed Economy Breakdown. Let's start by looking at what money is actually used for in the game mode. The money is key to upgrade your existing weapons, buy new weapons, buy gadgets such as grenades, and also buy perks for your rogues. The more money you have, the more abilities and weapons you have access to, and therefore the stronger your rogue can be. Money is a great way of snowballing the game, so when you get a few early wins, you can then go ahead to win even further rounds. If you're having a particularly bad game and you're not earning a lot of money through the different methods I'll show you in a moment, then you'll find that you're not generally as useful. Yes, every rogue can shoot and your gunplay is super important, but having money helps get you perks and other weapon upgrades that can be really useful at just accelerating that. And that's the snowball effect of the better you do, the more money you get, and therefore the better you are. As for actually earning money in game, there's a few different ways, including getting kills, getting assists, planting and defusing bombs, and overall being an objective player or a kill hungry player. Both will allow you to access more money, and I'll go over all the different ways that can happen. Starting with the very basics is whether you win or lose a round. When you win a round, you get a $7,500 flat bonus, but this does not consecutively build the more rounds you win. No matter how many rounds you win in a row or separately, you just get $7,500 for the win. With losses it's slightly different as they do consecutively build. If you lose one round, you'll get $6,500. If you then lose a second round immediately, you'll get $7,000, and if you lose a third round immediately after that, you'll get $7,500, which is the cap. So if you go on to lose a fourth, fifth, and sixth round consecutively, you'll continue to get $7,500, which is equal to the winning, and that kind of helps slow down the impact of losing rounds over and over again. If you do get a win anywhere in a loss streak, it will reset back to $6,500 on your next loss. As for when you're actually in the rounds, there are different ways you can earn money. The simplest of this is actually downing and eliminating an opponent. When you down an enemy, you get $500. If you then go ahead to eliminate the enemy and kill them while they're down, you'll get an additional $1,000, taking your total for a standard down and kill to $1,500. If you were to assist somebody getting a down, so you do a large portion of the damage but somebody else gets the final hit to get the knock, then you actually get $1,000 for this. This is something I'll touch on in a moment. If you assist an elimination, so you kill someone who has been downed by someone else, or you just help kill someone who's been downed in any fashion, then you also get $1,000, like a standard elimination. With regards to downing or eliminating somebody, whether this is done by a weapon or a grenade, melee weapon, throwing a melee weapon, or using your ability, it will all generate the same amount of money. There's no additional bonuses for using different or rarer types of kills. In terms of objectives, planting a bomb will get you, the individual, an extra $1,000, and defusing a bomb will get you, as an individual, $1,000 as well. If your team wins because the bomb has been detonated, you actually all get an additional $500 on top of the $7,500 round win, making your total for a round where the bomb has detonated to $8,000 for every member of that team. The other objective way of earning money is actually by reviving your teammates, which will earn you $500. So they're all the ways you can earn money in the rounds, and I hope that's helped you keep track, so when you're actually playing a game, you understand why you're earning money, how you're earning money, and in what circumstances. I do now want to go over a few things that I've noticed that are either potential glitches and bugs or potentially things you can exploit to get a competitive edge against the enemies. The first one of these bugs I want to talk about is actually when it comes to the consecutive round losses. So as I said, if you consecutively lose rounds, you get an increased amount up to $7,500, but this changes in round 7, which is immediately after you switch from attack to defense or vice versa. If you go into that pistol round on any kind of loss streak, you'll earn $7,000 for that round. If you lost round 6 and was on such a lose streak that you had 7,500 for that round, on round 7 you will actually only get 7,000 for losing. This means that no matter what, if you lose round 6 and then you lose round 7, you'll get 7,000. This can be a deficit to you, because if you want to stay lost streak earning 7,500 for the rounds, to then take a $500 hit on round 7 because of a potential bug could be quite annoying. This is something that I definitely think potentially needs to change, and I will be trying to get in contact with Hi-Rez Studios via Twitter, so if you do see me tweet anything about this, make sure you retweet it to get their attention. Another bug that I've seen that I find quite interesting and could be a real potential exploit for you is when it comes to the assisted downs. Now if you remember, I said you get $1,000 for just assisting somebody getting a down, not even downing them yourself, whereas you only get 500 for downing them yourself. Now, that doesn't quite make sense, because surely the person who downs it should get more money. What this means, however, is that as a team, if you can somehow coordinate other members of your team assisting you on getting downs, then they can get additional money. For a really organised team, this could be a fantastic way of generating income that could get you just a slighter edge on your opponents. Rather than just one person getting $500 for a down, you can then all get an extra 1,000 for assisting that person on a down. And then, if you get the assisted down, everybody who's been part of that down will get another 1,000 for the elimination. I think this exploit is really interesting and offers a slight little edge for some teams if they're able to pull it off. But I noticed that if I just go around half shooting people and allow my teammates to down them, I actually end up getting 2,000 from it. 1,000 for the assisted down and 1,000 for the assisted elimination, which makes my life a lot easier, because instead of getting 1,500 for doing all the work, I get 2,000 for doing half the work. Which I think is pretty good as a solo player. One other bug I have noticed actually comes at the end of the round. So at the end of the round, it should tell you that you get 7,500 for the win, or however much you get for your current loss streak. Although I have noticed sometimes at the end screen where it is meant to show that, it gives you an absurdly large number, and it doesn't actually give you the money. It just says that you gain, say, 22,000, or I've had 30,000 once. I don't actually get it when I go to upgrade my stuff. It just seems to be some kind of bug. Potentially it's meshing all your teammates' numbers together. Potentially it's adding your cumulative amount you've got from all the rounds so far. I'm not quite sure what it is, but don't trust it. Trust the numbers I've given you. I have tested them over many games to make sure they are accurate for you, and they are very solid. So trust those, and whatever comes at the end, hopefully that gets fixed, because it can be quite confusing. And when I was doing the initial testing, I got very confused. Now, there are a few little bugs and potential exploits I've noticed, but I want to give you my opinions on the economy system as a whole compared to other games. So my first major comment on the economy system is that I really like that it's an upgrade system. In games such as CSGO and Valorant, when you buy a weapon, if you were to die with it, then you lose it, and that's the end of it. But in this game, in Rogue Company, everything you buy transfers over to the next round. All your gadgets reset, all your ammo resets, and all your upgrades stay, all your perks you keep as well. I think this is really useful, because it means in those 6 rounds that you play attack or defense, you can just upgrade your rogue to the maximum ability, and it feels like you are progressing every single round. You're stronger in some way, and you're able to capitalize on income to accelerate that even further. I also like how it's a very rewarding system for either the people who like to go out and get kills, or the people who like to play the objective. Personally, I'm someone who likes to go around and get a lot of kills, but I do like the idea that if I was playing a more defensive character such as Anvil, and I was going for revives, or I was playing Saint and going for revives, that I would be able to earn money just as much as I would if I was one of the duelists going out and trying to frag out for kills. As for things I would change, the first thing I would do is obviously patch those 2 bugs I mentioned. And I would also probably readjust some of the numbers, so that downing someone should probably give the person who downs them 1,000 and 500 for the assisted downs. I would then also say that people who get an assisted elimination should also only get 500, whereas the person who gets the elimination should get the 1,000. That means people who've done the full work and got the down and kill should get 2,000 for it, and people who have got an assisted down and have helped that should only get 1,000. Overall, I really like it, and the fact that it's so rewarding and it is an upgrade system really combats some of the criticisms I've had of Valorant and games like that, where it feels like you're emptying money into something that you may just lose, even if you play really well, you can get shot and just lose it all. If you can't defuse the bomb in time and you die, you lose it all. That's not the case in this, and I really like that. Now, understanding the economy system is definitely something for the hardcore Rogue Company players, because you do want to try and maximize it and capitalize on as much income as you can. For the average player, it's just kind of useful to understand where is your money coming from, and to test this and do the research into this, I had to play quite a few games and really every single round assess, okay, where has my money come from this game? If you enjoyed this video, guys, and it gave you a bit of an overview of the economy system and how it works. This is everything you need to know for the demolition game mode, and all the different ways you can earn money. If you did enjoy, leave a like on the video, follow me on any of my socials, and I'll see you in the next Rogue Revealed video, which will probably be on some of the different rogues, how to play them with beginner and advanced tips. So if you are interested in that, subscribe and stay tuned for more. Bye, guys.